can't cook, but that's fine with me too. Ugly crier. I can't wait to see someone cry. Yo, everybody. Generikb here, and welcome back to another series of Oxygen Not Included. That's right, this game is officially out on early access now, and with it has come a new huge update. It's the agriculture farming update. Plus, they've done a lot of really awesome changes to the game in the patch notes. A lot of changes that needed to have been made to make it a little bit more better. They have done it. I am super excited about this. I mean, the thermal expansion, or whatever they called it, the thermal upgrade, was a really cool patch, but this is going to be nice. Let me show you guys really quick. I still have the little kind of hacker cheat code to where I can look and see everything around. There's some new stuff, so let me show you. Here's our whole map. It's crazy, so big. There's now an emphasis on growing different types of food and with spices and stuff like that to make more and more complex recipes, which then will feed your dupes mo better. So we've got stuff like this over here. The pinch of pepper plant is new, so I'm assuming that's going to be some kind of spice action going on. These things, the sleet wheats, have no idea what they're all about. Cold dwelling grass plant can be domestically grown, produces an edible grain that can be processed into food. Okay, so that is a new thing. There's also oh, hello there, Puff. Don't drown. Get out of there, dude. There's a new geyser. Okay, here's the steam geyser, but where is... here's one right here. A natural gas geyser. Yeah! So this is like the old school geysers that had all the hot water coming out, except this will produce natural gas, which there's now a new natural gas generator. So this potentially, if we can get this set up right, this potentially will help us with all of our power needs. I'm hoping. So yeah, let's get right into it. I have gone ahead and okay, we're back to normal. I've gone ahead and I have named my first 3 little dupes. Since I've got my Patreon, patreon.com/generikb. Whenever there's a game that I can name characters in, people who have pledged at the VIP level and above, I will pick from that pool of people and name characters in the game. So we've got Magic Rich. He's got a, let's see if it'll tell me. What's your stats? Yeah, so this is a new stress reaction. It's the binge eater. He'll dangerously overeat when stressed. I know the feeling, dude. There's Sammy O Tanks, and she, it's really he, but is an ugly crier. Things won't be pretty if this duplicate gets too stressed. So that's a new stressor as well. And then we've got Mark Alson, and I think he's just he's destructive. So let us get into it. We have to do, our typical type of stuff for starting out. We're gonna have to get some water. There's some water over there. So let's just do our thing as we usually do. I reckon we'll make, while they're doing that noise. Yep, we know all about these basic controls. Stuff like that. There's also some water down here, which may be not a bad little spot to do, so let's maybe do a little something like that. So they'll start working on that, and in the meantime, what I think I would like to do is, actually, you know what, let's do a cancel job on so much of that for right now, and let's do a dig job right into here and start getting some of this precious metal, so we can start getting some machines going on. Okay, so now obviously these guys are gonna need, is it under plumbing? Yes, it is. They need an outhouse because they're gonna have to go use the potty some places. So let's go ahead and stick one of those in place. As we do, And because this is just 3 of them right now, everything should be fine. They're a little stressed. Oh, speaking of stress, so there is a new thing. Let's see if I can find it. Reports? No, vitals? There's a stress thing. He has a stress. There is a really cool, I think it's in, once we get a massage table in place, I think that's when you do it. And this is amazing. You can set it to where when someone has a stress level over a certain percentage, it will automatically send them to the massage tables. What a great thing, because it was such a pain in the nuts to get those guys to go and try to go back and forth, this guy all of a sudden, he's having a bad time, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? And then there's little things like the oxygen, this oxygen deoxidizer now is a lot more efficient, produces a lot more, which is really, really good. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and speed them up a little bit as we're talking. So that is gonna be a great thing. And it's just tons of really great changes that they've made to the game, which I'm super excited about. I'm also let's go ahead and tear that one out, because we can. Okay, so we're getting some little foods. Like I said, the the farming is now a major part of this, and I believe some of the stuff is going to require. How you doing? You're doing good. Some of the stuff is going to require like certain environments. So, for example, we know up there was the sleet wheats. That's going to require some colder environments. So we'll have to put a wheezewort in there to cool down the place, etc., etc. Oh, look at that! Oh, wow, that's cool. They've also made it where they said the liquid will try to update Mo Beta. So, before we had these kind of weird... Oh, dude, what are you, Puff? Hi. Oh, man. You do something. Details. Rids itself of excess pathogens by excreting lumps of slime with each breath. And sure enough, there's a slime. Oh, that is so good that we've got one of those. Dude, we could potentially use that to our benefit. Okay, now these guys are all idle, I believe. Okay. So let's start getting some power and such in place. We're gonna put in a manual generator. Ladies and gentlemen, manual generator. We're going to put in a tiny battery. We are gonna put in a research station. And then what else do we need at the moment? We need oxygen, an oxygen deoxidizer, even though we've got a good amount of oxygen going on right now. And then electrical wire. Oh, another thing that's really cool. You know how like a lot of times, coffee maker going off, a lot of times they'll have like these different options that you can do. Right now, it will automatically pick the one that you have the most of, which I think is a pretty cool little concept that they've got going on. Good change. Like I said, overall, these guys are nailing it with the changes. So we could take this stuff and we could say, let's just do a little something like that. Okay, life is okay. I'm good with it. Are these out of... Yeah, these are unreachable. Fair enough. I can start... You could kind of hear... Oh, there's some wheezeworts. You can kind of hear some business going on. Again, I'm gonna hit my little cheaty button. Oh, look at all the natural gas. That's so cool. So that is going to be something that... Oh, and another puffed. Yes! Oh, life is going to be good. I have not had a situation where we had puffs before. That is going to be a really cool thing to have. Okay, I am closing back down. Hey, you're supposed to not cheat anymore. Oh, you're not cheating. Okay, good. Okay, so let's let those guys do their thing. Picking up stuff. Under jobs, we are going to only let that person do research. And then there's a new thing with these new duplicants. You can set up what they should do automatically, which I think is really cool. And sleep. And sleep. Okay, so now let's do some thinking here. While they're doing a sleep job. They're gonna have did we already set up wires for this? No, hey, hello. Okay, that should fix things. Okay, so we've got some water. We're gonna do some research so they can start planting some food, because that is gonna be the first thing that we need for them to do. I am going to have them go ahead and we're gonna make perhaps a ladder going up here. I think should be pretty good. Maybe a couple like that, a couple like that, and then we'll start doing some more digging out. You know, just so we can start getting things rocking and rolling. I feel like 4 high stuff should do. Maybe that's a little too much for right now. Maybe we just stick it easy like that. Okay, colony requires a food source. Yes, we know. And insufficient oxygen generation. We are getting there. This guy is doing his thing. That should get fixed pretty soon. Right? I feel so. I feel like we're doing okay. Get rid of this, okay? Okay, and then we have to set up what we want our research to be. So if we hit the research, first thing we want to do, I believe, should be farming. I'm looking at all this other stuff, and yeah, I think farming should be the most important thing. Like I said, if we go to jobs, this guy is going to be our researcher. Magic Rich. So maybe for the moment we don't tell him to dig anything, and maybe that should be enough. Let's see if that works. Magic Rich, you gonna research, baby? Yes, he is. He's a researching machine. Watch him get down. Watch him get down. Okay. Now in the meanwhile, we can harvest that guy. Oh, so we can get some food going on there. Okay, and let's take a look-see. We know that I'm gonna do one more little cheaty cheat. It's up there, so we're not gonna worry too much about that at the moment. Instead, we need to start thinking about a place to put our, like some beds would be nice, and yeah, and a place for some farming. So let's start doing that. I'm gonna go up a little more. Like that, right? Yeah, okay. Grab a few more tiles. And do a little dig job. So this is good, because then we're just getting a little bit as we go. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of algae around here, so I think it might be in our best interest if we do something like this as well. To just go ahead and dig, well, not that stuff. We don't want to dig out these, just let them do their thing. But if we just sit there and we say, bum, 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 and do a little dig job like that, that should be okay for me. Some man will dig. They'll be doing their thing. As long as this guy is doing his research, that's all I really care about. Now, again, we can do prioritizations. So now might be a pretty good opportunity to do that. I'm thinking it's always most important that we have stuff to breathe. I'm going to say this research is important and having power is important. But other than that, we'll just let these guys do their thing. A broom. Okay, how's our oxygen? It says it's insufficient. If we look at our oxygen, which one's the oxygen? Boom. And that is because we've started sleep. is because we've started digging out more and more space. So obviously the bigger the spaces, the more oxygen we have to produce. So that's the thing that we have to keep in mind, right? I don't want to have like a huge base. We need to compartmentalize, make sure that that thing's all taken care of. But we're going to take that out. And they're going to town. We're going to have algae for days. Speaking of algae for days, if we take and build ourselves... Go to sleep, would you? And maybe we'll do a bit of a... something over like here for the moment. I'm worried about that because we want to make sure that... Oh, well, we do have manual airlocks. Okay. We will... Let me cancel this. We want to go ahead and, as we're building storage, eventually, we want to make sure that we put the stuff in the right place, because I don't think that algae produces the contaminated air, but the slime does. So we have to watch out for that. This guy's still alive over there. He's doing very good. Hey, buddy. He's a little chilly, but we can take care of him. Who's it? Y'all need to go bathroom. What's wrong with you? Oh, yeah. They're pooping. Okay, he's going. He's doing his thing. Let's see, what's it take? See, 16 out of 20. It's about to be 17 out of 20. He's doing very good. And now we can start thinking about a nice little spot to put some beds. And I think this might be a good little spot to do it. So if we put under furniture, research complete. Yes, awesome. All right, so the next bit of research, we've done that. We could do this one, which there's a bunch of cool new farm tiles. So like aquatic one they had, cooking station we had, a regular farm tile, and I'm not really sure like what's the difference between that and a planter. I'm not sure. But then there's the fertilizer maker we know. This one is kind of cool. It allows liquid delivery, so you can actually pump water into it, which I think is really cool. And then the fridge, we know about that. There's a couple of other new things, a hydro switch and an atmo switch, which will, based on certain pressures, will automatically turn stuff on and off, which I think is kind of neat. I don't know how I would necessarily use it, but it's there. And then, like I had mentioned, over here was the natural gas generator. So it converts natural gas into electricity. I don't know how good it works, but it would be kind of cool to try it out. Let's say, just for the moment, I'm gonna maybe do an interior decor, and then probably the next one is, oh yeah, because we're gonna have to learn this stuff. And a gas pump and a liquid pump. Yeah, I think it might be good. Let's just go ahead and we'll get this going, and then we'll work on this one, then we'll work on this one. I think that's probably the best bet. That's my guess anyway. Okay, get to work, fools. So we have some cots. If we did, yeah, I think up here might be kind of good. If we go kind of like we did in the last one, a cot. Over here's a cot. Okay, so we do a little bit more digging. Oh, and then wait. We're gonna have to under tiles, because they're gonna need to somehow get there. Let's see how far that guy can go without. And then I think he may be stuck. Okay, then we'll do some building like that. So over here, oh, we got a new person. Okay, let's see. Choose a duplicant. All right. So, any of those guys worth it to me? 8 cooking is pretty good, and a good learner. We got someone who's okay at, she's a professional bodybuilder. And he's he's pretty good with strength and cooking. This one might be pretty good. He can't build. Okay. He'll get sick, and he's a binge eater. He has a high decor expectation, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, as much as that guy sounds really good, that high decor expectation is not good. I'm gonna reject these guys for right now. None of them like really feel like my kind of business, so let's do that. And we're gonna go. Wait, we gotta do dig job. Okay, and then under furniture, we're gonna put another cot like this. And we don't have the mess table yet because he's doing that. Now let's check out refinement, compost. So we'll stick, for right now, we'll stick the composter here, I guess. We're gonna dig that out, that's good. I'm kind of giving everything else a look-see here. Under food, now we have these planter boxes and such, right? So, just for right now, it will be in our best interest. I'm going to put, I'm gonna build a little bit more here. Maybe that's a good idea. I'm always afraid about building something over those guys because I'm afraid they won't see it. I don't know if that's the truth or not. But we're gonna do, let's do a dig job for the rest of this. And we'll build a little tile over there for that stuff. And this is kind of like just let's get the basics going, you know what I'm saying? Oxygen, now we have an algae terrarium. That's all fine. The algae deoxidizer by far is the best way to go. At least it was. I don't know if that's a thing anymore. Okay, so now food, a planter box just for right now. We'll put like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, did we have a choice on stuff? No, just dirt. Okay. So these are being built. We can sit there. Hello? We can plant mealweed seeds, because that's what we have. Surprise, surprise. And boom. Oh, dude, I'm not even planting them. I'm an idiot. I'm like, hello? Okay, and get that and plant it. Okay, so these will be planted. Looking, this guy is researching like it's going out of style. He's a little over halfway there. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a tiny bit more digging just to make sure that we're all sorted up on stuff. Oh, look at this. We got a morb and a morb. Come back here. Come here, jerk. Here, I'll stay right here. And, okay, so what he does, he frequently emits small bursts of polluted oxygen. So that would be okay if we needed like an oxygen like producing thing, you know what I mean? Okay, but oh yeah, look at our natural gas is just right there. We're gonna get it in no time. As soon as we get the appropriate whatchamacallit research for it. But what I'm gonna do right now, I think, is I'm gonna do a little bit more digging off camera, get things kind of going, let this guy do his research a little bit more, and I will be right back. Oh, let's see. Hold up. We've got new duplicants. Okay, let's see if we can add somebody good. Okay, good construction, good digging. Really good digging here. Some creativity and some cooking. Not too bad. Okay, so let's look at... this one's not too bad. Oh, a Danielle Marconi. Do we not already have a... Oh, I don't think we do. I think I was trying to do some like trying to find like a good map before. So this one might be pretty good. Athletics, some digging, some good construction. Overall, a yokel, so can't research. I'm fine with that. And can't cook, but that's fine with me too. Ugly crier. I can't wait to see someone cry. Okay, let's go for it. Danielle Marconi, who is a patron, Dane is it, but it's a girl, so Danielle. So let's print it. Get so printed right now. Da, 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 da. Okay, so our stress is going up a little bit, but while I've been doing things, I've got almost all of these first tier things researched, working on power regulation right now. So let us build, it's not a station, it's a massage table. Let's check out this massage table technology, okay? So if we bring it, let's say for a moment, we bring it and put it right there, okay? So someone's gonna build this sucker. Get so built, if you know what's good for you. Of course, I could have said, oh no, you're making things. Okay, here we go. Get so delivered. And, oh, it needs power? What? Massage table needs power? Get out of here. Are you serious right now? Oh, okay. Well, we can always move these, at a later date. I'm okay with this. So let's just make a couple of those. That is bizarre. No way does it take power to do that. That is new. And you know what? It totally makes sense, and I ain't even hating it. I think that is actually a really great idea. Now, at the same time, we've got gas permeable tiles. I am going to, I'm guessing maybe right here. I'm gonna do that as well so we can start getting around and doing things. We'll build a few more tiles. Nighttime, as you go. Okay, we're slowly building up a little bit more food. I added a few more of these guys, so life is pretty good. These guys now. I was just thinking if there was a way to fertilize them, but this guy it breaks it down and turns it into fertilizer. This is a problem, and I do it every single time. You may notice that it's plopping out that glurp. That is not good for us to be. Yeah, look, polluted oxygen. I don't know what I'm thinking. I need to move that. I need to have that somewhere else. I'm such an idiot. Let's do something like this. And maybe we'll put, if that's gonna be a wall, maybe we do something like that, or we put a manual airlock. And then here we put, it's not under food, is it? Refinement, right? Compost. Maybe we do something like that. And then so once this gets finitoed, because I don't want anything, I mean, technically I don't even think I should have the toilet here. Right? I think. Water's doing okay. I could probably stand putting something like that down. Yeah, get that water. And then once we run down a little bit there, we could always dig through. I think, ooh, what is this? Oh, the pinch of pepper nut. Ooh, very cool. Okay. Yeah, I think we're making slow progress, nothing too amazing. I would like to see this thing get built, so let me do a prioritized job on this really quick. Just so I can see how things work. Get so delivered, get so prioritized. Cause not that things are matter right now, but like Magic Rich, he's a little stressed out. Okay, so now this is starting to do some stuff. Here we go, check it out. Break time policy. So a max stress and a min stress. So if we say like, when someone hits 50, stick them on here until they get to like 10. And then drop it like it's hot. That's the jam. Wonder why this says cannot fertilize. I wonder what that's all about. Oh, maybe that's what the planter plots are for, or the farming plots. You can fertilize a farming plot, but you can't fertilize a planter. I bet you anything that's what it's all about. So, okay, word on the street, now that we've got this going, our boy magic rich. Oh, yes. Okay, so because this says max stress 50, they must take a break when their stress reaches 50. That's what it is. Okay, so as soon as this goes up to 50, then our boy, so like if I jammed it down to like 16, Magic Rich should, at that point, sit there and go, hey, I don't feel so good. Right? And maybe when he hits, let's bring it down to 6. There we go. Magic Rich automatically goes in. He gets all sorted out. And that will bring him down until he gets to 10. Right? I think. That'll sort them up, and then they're gonna go to sleep. That's how that works. But I'm gonna bring it back up to like maybe 40. I don't want anybody to get all crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. No research task selected because the research is complete. We've done all of that. So I think the next one I need to do is some fine dining, which then means that I need to get another system in place, which I think means, like if we go to stations, the supercomputer is very large and in charge. If we put something like that right there and do our power, electric wire, probably have to do some dig jobs on there, I imagine, if we know what's good for us. Something like that'll happen, I think. But I tell you what, fellas, I think that's gonna do it for me for this episode. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure and drop a like on it. Helps me out so very, very much. And until next time, take care, brush your hair. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.
Special thanks to the following patrons who made this video possible. Want to join the community and support the Hermit? Head on over to patreon.com/Generikb.